Since 2020, various industries have been adapting to new ways of working in the face of the new normal. Some people have gradually become accustomed to working from home, while others have lost their jobs as a result. While some people sit in air-conditioned offices, frontline healthcare workers in different countries continue to risk their lives. With that in mind, I have compiled a list of the top 5 most dangerous occupations based on a foreign website. Surprisingly, these occupations are closely related to our lives. Now, let's take a look at these high-risk professions on this channel dedicated to interesting trivia. If you haven't subscribed yet, remember to click the subscribe button. In the United States, being a garbage collector is indeed a high-risk job. There are approximately 44.3 deaths per 100,000 workers in this profession. One of the reasons is that these workers have to navigate busy streets while performing their garbage collection duties. As the garbage truck moves along its route, workers must quickly toss the garbage into the rear of the truck. They often ride on the back of the truck directly. Accidents can occur if they slip and fall from the large truck, potentially colliding with oncoming vehicles. Furthermore, there is an increased health risk for these workers when handling unknown or hazardous waste. Irresponsible disposal of toxic substances by some individuals can result in workers coming into contact with or inhaling these materials. In the United States, the annual salary for this job is approximately $40,000. Their responsibilities include ensuring clean streets and dealing with the foul-smelling garbage discarded by people. It's always filled with danger for roofers, and there are numerous fatalities among roofers due to accidents every year. Typically, the scope of work for roofers includes roof repairs, construction, and installation of roofing materials. While navigating rooftops, roofers not only need to reach the top of the building but also handle heavy materials like tiles and timber. They must remain fully focused on their tasks because the consequences of a misstep can be extremely severe. Roofers often have to work under the scorching sun as adverse weather conditions can hinder their work. This increases the risk of heat stroke, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Furthermore, roofers also face the risk of electrical malfunctions and burn injuries from direct contact with chemicals. We all know that driving carries higher risks and a higher likelihood of accidents compared to flying. However, being a pilot or flight engineer is still a high-risk profession. On average, 75 roofers lose their lives each year, most often due to accidents resulting from the lowest level of incidents. Particularly when using small planes or helicopters, the number of accidents is higher compared to commercial airliners. The Federal Aviation Administration in the United States states that accidents caused by human error and pilot mishandling are more common than mechanical failures. Part of the reason is the mental stress and fatigue that come with long hours of work, combined with unpredictable weather conditions, which increase the risks of flying. Some pilots involved in specialized operations, such as crop dusting pilots, are exposed to toxic chemicals on a regular basis. Additionally, they have to operate in environments with prolonged exposure to high levels of noise. These factors can increase the risk of hearing loss. Once fishermen set sail, they face continuous work, whether it be day or night. Especially during the night, they need to remain vigilant and ready to seize opportunities. The working hours are more arduous than imagined, as they have to deal with unpredictable winds and sea conditions. If they return to the port without a catch, it poses a severe threat to their family's livelihood. Moreover, due to fierce competition, many fishermen venture out to sea in harsh weather conditions to secure advantageous positions. Their fishing boats drift in the open sea, enduring storms with strong winds and heavy rains. Therefore, until the moment they disembark, they cannot let their guard down. Even if they get injured or fall ill at sea, they cannot immediately receive professional medical assistance. A journalist in the United States decided to experience firsthand the process of fishing for king crabs and joined Alaskan fishermen on their expedition. The season for king crab fishing is from mid-October to November. The freezing cold winds make the fishing boat sway, and even standing becomes a challenge. However, the fishermen tirelessly use crab pots weighing up to 600 kilograms to catch the crabs. The journalist witnessed a tragedy unfold. A massive wave swept in, causing a heavy crab pot to knock a fisherman into the sea. Despite the dangers they face, the seasonal income from this work is enough to sustain their expenses for the entire year. Fishermen have to take enormous risks for their livelihoods. The work of lumberjacks involves using chainsaws to fell trees, but the real threat to them is not the terrifying chainsaw itself, but nature itself. The chainsaw rotates at a high speed, and workers must be careful to avoid flying debris and falling tree trunks and branches. Typically, they have to work at heights to fell trees, which is particularly dangerous in dense forests. They hang in the air while operating the chainsaw, constantly mindful of the possibility of branches dropping at any moment. In addition, the work of logging teams includes using ropes to transport heavy trees. With a slight mishap, several tons of timber could slide onto nearby workers who have no time to evade. Furthermore, the mechanical equipment used for logging and transportation generates high temperatures when rotating, and flying sparks can ignite leaves and the ground, leading to forest fires. Extinguishing forest fires is not an easy task. Fortunately, with the proliferation of logging vehicles and warning systems, workers are able to operate within the machinery, improving the safety of logging work. The widespread adoption of these technologies will continue to enhance the safety levels of workers. Many seemingly ordinary jobs carry inherent dangers. So, what professions do you engage in, and what hidden risks exist in their work that are unknown to most? You are welcome to leave a comment and let us know. If you enjoyed the content of this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you next video. Goodbye.